As players locked eyes on the end of the game, some held more power than they were letting on.
You didn't talk about your idol yet.
It's stuffed safely in my pants, I hope. What is this? Is this fair game? I just don't want to waste my idol or go home with it in my pocket or in my pants.
During tribal, I found an actual idol, and so kind of stayed behind because I saw it up in a tree behind the tribal location. I think people think maybe I'm like a goat, someone they can bring to a final three and, you know, not have to worry about it, but what they don't know is that I have, you know, a fake idol and a real idol. And I think I'm a threat, and they just don't see it, and I'm hoping they continue to not.
Around camp, the rest of the players reflected on the dramatic tied vote at the previous tribal council.
I'm feeling pretty good about my alliances because I survived the vote. So there was a little bit of confusion whether it was going to be Alec or Addie as the final vote. I kind of made a last minute call to vote Alec because I was nervous that I knew that Matt was going to flip and work with them. He was telling me he was working with me, but I had a feeling, you know, if they had an idol, a hidden immunity idol or anything, that they were going to play it for Addie. So I said last minute, I got spooked. I said, let's flip to Alec. But I think Addie's a very big threat. But I mean, my alliance voted the way I wanted them to, so I got to feel good about it for now.
So I was the vote that was out in the cold, apparently. So I thought I had a lot of kind of like was starting to build some trust with people, and now I feel like I'm kind of a little bit back at square one. So kind of a time to shuffle up and redeal the cards again. So because it was an eye-opener for sure. We're really getting to the point now where people are starting to think about what the final three looks like, who you're going to be sitting next to, what that game's going to be. And so it's going to be interesting to see who gets in tight with people, who rides that out to the end, and who's willing to make a big move at the end to kind of put themselves in the position to win it all.
In the immunity challenge, the castaways ran back and forth to memorize a series of arrows in an effort to recreate the sequence at their own station. The first player to have all of the pieces set up correctly would be victorious.
Who knows if we can have it correct? Son. Austin thinks he has it. Everyone stop where they are. You don't have it. No.
Jake.
Run back down before making any changes. Megan thinks she has it. Megan wins!
Megan won the immunity necklace at a vital time and guaranteed her spot in the final five.
From the vote tonight, not going home.
I feel like I'm a free agent at this point. I'm kind of willing to go with anybody who's willing to go with me. I feel like the guys have been really big challenge threats and I have not. So going up against any of them, they would have that in their favor. But as long as I can get further in the game, I don't really care who I go with.
I know you three are tight.
Who's what three?
Do you disagree?
I think me and Megan are.
I was gonna go to final three with Megan with her idol that she won on her resume.
That's a good question. Yeah. You both consider yourself free agents right now?
And I'm obviously pitching to you because I already guess the majority right now. But like, at some point, you probably want to separate yourself from people whose games are similar to yours. It's just,
No,
and I'm
I've had that thought. I've definitely had that thought. Here's Austin. Who are you guys pitching?
No,
She's immune. Oh, I'm saying she's immune.
Wouldn't that be perfect?
What could ask you a question. Who would you want to go to the final 3 with?
That's when I'm starting to be like, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Cause like.
Do you want to go with me?
Yeah. But I feel
We've
like.
been solid this whole time.
No, I know we've been solid. But I just am like trying to figure out, like, I mean, you have to think, like, who can we beat then?
Yeah. I mean, they're trying to pitch to me, like, you, like, for, like, the future, like, Megan's playing a really strong game.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, yeah, but you've been aligned this whole time. So I'm just like, oh, interesting point, but it's like,
yeah, no, I know.
down to ride it out.
So you're at it first, and you said, are you going to be final 3? Yeah. So, I don't know, half of me is like, is he just going to do it to me before? Like, if I don't do it to him?
Well, and that's
like,
what...
Is he going to just turn on? Because the thing is, we have, like, with Emily, like, we have a 4. Not all 3 of us can go.
Correct.
I feel like
Unless...
he's the, I mean, I'm just the obvious threat.
100%.
And I want
And you
people to
win,
see that
bitch.
he's not running the show. Or
Yeah.
even if he is, we took him out.
We
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we have to make moves here.
We
If you play a boring
I
game,
tried to make a move last. It was me. It was me now.
I figured.
We
Listen,
tried.
I thought
I
about
failed.
it. I really thought
I was hoping. I mean,
like, I sat there and I was like, is now I think I needed one more vote. Like, because I wasn't sure where Alec was at. So I was like, I feel like I also need him gone.
I was telling
Both of
him
them?
that because I was saying that, like, he's been alone like this whole game. He hasn't had a real strong alliance, and that was such a good argument at the end.
Yeah.
That's
You
true.
were like, everyone else like ridden on an alliance, and I'm just here.
That's very true.
Yeah, that's what Megan and I came to also was me.
That's like actually super true.
Yeah, I feel like he's done a good job. Yeah, being like a lone wolf, just like doing whatever he has to do, like
Yeah.
He's
outlasting.
piggybacking.
Yeah, and he's gonna be able to make a good pitch if he gets.
That's
to the
true.
end. But, like thinking about the final 3, you make a really good point with Megan how dangerous she is. But I think Matt is very dangerous as well.
He absolutely is.
He's been very lone wolf. He's been like, just like doing whatever he has to do,
He
saying
doesn't
what he
need
has to say.
anybody. He's just making it happen.
Yeah, and I think he can make a really good case in the end. The vote is Matt. The vote's Matt. I'm telling you the truth. I'm interested in working with you to get to the final 3.
Do we go against all odds, start gunning for each other?
Yeah, I mean we have been the whole game. I think that.
I don't know if I believe you right now.
I think us too, and
Well, I mean,
think
we
we could
play
pull-
different games,
Yeah.
and neither of us has won an individual community, so
I
kind of
totally.
like.
It sucks because I've been like with Megan
It's
like
not
since the beginning. So
personal.
yeah, exactly. It's
Sad.
Megan and Emily have idols that you can use in the final 5.
I mean, just for that, like, I hope you're telling me the truth about, like, Matt, but, like, just thinking about that, which I'm sure you are, like, that's another thing that I'm missing.
Welcome to the final 6 Tribal Council. Matt, how you feeling at this point?
Happy to be here. Not comfortable where I'm sitting right now.
Why do you say that?
I mean, as the numbers dwindled down, I mean, we started here and there were chairs all over the place. And so as the options shrink, you're always nervous. You know, I think my name's floating out there. So I should be used to it by now, but it never gets easy.
Well, we started this game as small tribes, and full circle, we're back to a small tribe again. You were able to negotiate your way out of the beginning of the game. Addie, have you found that people are still willing to negotiate with you now?
I feel like everybody's trying to talk to everybody. It's tougher to feel people out because everybody has a history now. Everybody's definitely playing a more individual game. So at this point, I feel like we're just trying to read people, trying to see who's telling the truth. Hopefully we get it right.
Adam, is it clear where the lines are drawn at this point in your eyes?
Yeah, I mean, based on the prior votes, there are lines, and I think people trying to cross over those lines and trying to make cases about, you know, biggest threats and talking about final 3 and all of those things. And you know, I think it's just important for everybody to just, you know, stay strong, feel confident, and you know, who we've been working with up to this point, and don't press the panic button now. trust my alliance. Hope I'm not being blindsided.
If anyone has an immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright, I'll read the votes. First vote, Adam. Matt. 1 vote Adam, 1 vote Matt. Matt. 2 votes Matt, 1 vote Adam. Adam, tied at 2. 2 votes Adam, 2 votes Matt. Adam, it's 3 votes Adam, 2 votes Matt, 1 vote left. Next player voted out, Survivor, nowhere to hide, Adam.
Megan and Emily saw the opportunity to make a big move and led the blind side of their alliance member, Adam. Join us next episode for the season finale of Survivor.
Tough way to go out. That was a successful blindside. I did not see it coming. I think Megan is the clear favorite right now to win. I was hoping my alliance with her was strong enough to get me through this vote, and then honestly I was planning on not working with her moving forward. So she turned on me before I could turn on her.